Today we're popping into Animal Kingdom to grab a quick snack at Nomad Lounge. As many times as we walk past it, this is actually our first time going here, so the excitement is high. Nomad Lounge is located directly next to Tiffin's, and depending on the crowd size, you can choose from indoor or outdoor seating. You can also join the walk-up list from the app to save time as well. I'm basically a walking version of that meme about a friend who always wants to sit outside no matter what, so obviously we'll be dining al fresco. The vibe is really relaxing, and sometimes you can even catch the flotillas passing by along the water. They have a selection of small bites, and you can even order the popular bread service option from Tiffin's. And as you probably can guess, this is not a place for you to come and get your nuggie fix or get a theme park hamburger. Just something to consider if you have picky eaters or kids in your group. They have a very pretty menu with lots of fun looking options. I love the watercolor drawings. It kind of gives me the vibe of going on an adventure and sketching out things from your travels. Really nice touch. It's a little tricky to hold this one-handed, so hopefully you guys can pause it and get a good look. It's honestly a little hard to decide. First up are the Congaloosh Ale and the Lamu Libation. It does have a little spice smell to it, right? I think this has a really nice flavor profile. It's a more substantial beer, but it doesn't feel too heavy to me. Gotta get into the straw before the humidity takes it. Alright, this looks awesome. It smells good too. Let's give it a little stir. Oh, that's yummy. Make sure the alcohol's mixed. I think the alcohol's like kind of floating. That's delicious. Delicious. I think I actually like this better than the Lamu Libation. I think I like this one better than this one. They're both good though. Yeah, I like this one better. Time to enjoy some non-drinkable calories. This was the snack my husband chose, and they are really moist, tender, perfectly cooked with lots of flavor. If you like Thai food, it has that kind of peanut buttery Thai flavor that you see with satay or spring roll dipping sauce. These are not spicy, but the sweetness from the peanut butter, a hint of garlic, and the lime flavor comes together great. And the pickled papaya was a nice contrast to cut through that sweetness of the marinade. At $14, they're on the pricier side, but the flavor was there and I can see coming back for these. My turn. I picked the mushroom bao buns and they look fantastic. These are also a plant-based snacko too, FYI. These look delicious. These look so good. Big old chunky mushroom right there. I feel like the table is slowly capsizing. I will say the table needs to be like double the size, or it needs like a glass top because it is like caving in slowly. Husband gives it thumbs up. Seal of approval. Thumbs up. Alright, let's do it. It's a juicy little Bella right away. There's no cute way to eat this, but this is delicious. Really, there's no way to eat this without looking like an absolute goblin. I have to look like a little troll bridge to eat this. Like, it's messy. Just a little bao bun goblin. Just goblin away. So the mushrooms taste like maybe they're in, if I didn't know better, I'd call them like teriyaki sauce or something. The cucumbers, I think they're supposed to be pickled, but they don't taste super pickled. I do taste that pickle flavor mostly coming from the pickled onions. The bao is kind of like infinity stoning right now. But this is delicious. This is like a whole bop. I would get this for sure. Okay, I couldn't pass up fresh churros, so here we are. They come with a seasonal sauce, which in this case was a Mexican chocolate and a vanilla crema. These churros are just right. Here's a look so you guys can see the consistency. I've drifted all over the table. Sorry, whoever sits here after us. I tried it with the chocolate. It was really good. It's a Mexican chocolate, which I think means they put cinnamon in it. It's really good. Let's try it with that vanilla one. This vanilla one to me has more of a creme anglaise type of thickness. These are, I think, as close as you're gonna get is to Disneyland churros here. The vanilla one's really good too. I don't know which one I like better actually. These are perfect. They are nice and hot. They have a crispy outside and a softer middle. They're rolled in the perfect amount of cinnamon and sugar, but they're not too sweet. Neither of the sauces was overly sweet either, so big thumbs up. There were too many drinks to choose from, so we had to grab another round. This is the Darling's Delight and the Tempting Tigress. Say either one of those 10 times fast. I'll give the Darling's Delight a try first. That looks pretty fancy. Maybe I need the straw. Got a fresh, soggy bottom boy straw over here. That's pretty good. It's like not, it's fruity, but like not an identifiable fruit for me. So maybe that's that liqueur that I'm tasting. That's pretty good. Let's try this guy. It smells really good. This is really good. It's like, I like this because it's not as sweet as some of the other stuff that we've had. This might be my number 2. Of the 4 drinks we've had, I think this is probably number 2. I can taste like the spice. I think I'm tasting that tamarind syrup in here. It's got a little spice to it. It almost reminds me of kind of like it almost tastes like if Hobby Lobby and like a Sazerac had a baby. That's a terrible description, but it actually is really good. It's like, it has kind of like, I guess I assume like holiday in my head is like spices. Let's see. The husband gave it a very vigorous nod and a thumbs up. What do you think it tastes like? You get what I'm saying, right? It has kind of a spice to it.
It is. That one's very alcohol forward.
It is very alcohol forward, yes.
That's probably number 1.
All right, that's his number 1. All right, just kidding. This might be my number 1 too. This is pretty good. This is just better the further I get into it, actually. So maybe I had like, there was some ice on top. This gets, I don't have that many thumbs, but like this one and then this one would be up if it wasn't holding the drink, but it's delicious. This is really good.
Allspice in it. That's why you're
Okay, I'm not a lunatic. This has allspice in it, which is why I said it tasted like Christmas. So allspice is what I'm tasting. What is it?
St. Elizabeth allspice. Probably Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth allspice. So that last word, I know what that is. So yeah. I feel like as we get further in here, sometimes they taste a little different. This is fine. I think this is okay. This doesn't taste like anything super special to me. But the, what is that one called? Can you tell I'm like 4 drinks in, so now I don't remember what anything is called. The Tempting Tigress. This one is delicious. Like if you could only get 1 drink and you like this kind of thing, I would say this is for you. Alright, so we talked it out. I think if you can only get 2 things here, I think the Tempting Tigress and probably the churros are the best thing that we enjoyed of everything we ate. I really did like the bao buns, and he really liked the chicken satay, but if we had to do a hard edit, Tempting Tigress and churros. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Down in the comments, let me know, have you eaten here before? If so, what were your favorites? Where should I go next? As always, go forth, be kind, be creative.